the end of this particular scene.
75.
Just take it out into the arch.
For 5.5 years, Adventure Island has woven a web of fantasy for millions of children. A video fairy tale 5 times a week.
Well. Do you see what I see, Liza?
Yes, I do see what you see, Sir Teddy. I see Father Christmas's sleigh. I see Father Christmas's bag.
And we both see Father Christmas's presents. Come on, Liza, walk this way.
The characters became real, and Adventure Island was like any fairy story, because everything always turned out well in the end, despite worrying moments.
Christmas this year, aren't we?
Too right, Sir Teddy, too right.
Insert 29, episode 1175, scenes 5A and 9, street, page 7.
Stand by.
Today's chapter 1, is called No More Laughs.
Ready with tape.
Adventure Island, which faded from view last week, was a brainchild of producer-director Godfrey Philipp. He saw the show as a fantasy, but one which stimulated children's imaginations. And although it was a fairy tale, it dealt with current issues like pollution and ecology. Each story had a moral, basically to be kind to other people. When Godfrey Philipp began Adventure Island, it was aimed at children between 3 and 7. But over the years, its audience widened to include children as young as 2, through to their grandparents. Each week the cast received around 2,000 letters, drawings and poems from children throughout Australia. Children caught up in the changing fortunes of Diddly Dum Diddly and its inhabitants.
Roll tape. Kill it. Kill it, Tony.
Studio 31 production, roll tape, editing, sound and vision.
Adventure Island was pre-recorded on videotape, and videotape's flexibility enabled Godfrey Philipp to create magical situations where characters could appear and disappear, or even, appropriately enough for the final episode, change from a baddie to a goodie.
My goodness! I think it worked! Oh, I feel wonderful. Wonderful! I didn't realize being good could make you feel so good, did you, Liza?
Miser? There's no miser around here. From now on, I'm Mr. Mirth, because that's just how I feel, Sir Cedric.
Mr. Mirth? And you can call
Children can't appreciate shades of grey, and so our goodies are really good, but they all have, human failings. They're not too good, they're not too saccharine and too sweet. And our baddies, although they're bad, they also have their good qualities.
Get lost! Don't get into mischief! Go!
Ernie Bourne became the classic baddie, playing numerous roles, in this case, Fester Fumbles.
Well, I enjoy being a baddie.
Why is that?
Because the kids love baddies, I think. I think you have to have contrast between baddies and goodies, and I prefer to play the baddies, I think.
So I think you can take the popularity of Hans Christian Andersen and the Grimm's fairy stories, fantasy, Peter Pan, Wind in the Willows. I think that fantasy is a part of every child's life, and I think that they deserve to have a moment, and it is only a moment, unfortunately, when they can really learn to appreciate fantasy and learn to use their imagination and to wonder why things are.
Studio crew, normally blasé about the world of make-believe they see each day, became as involved in the program as did the cast. And even on the last day, there was time for humour.
Hello, I thought you were Sue for a minute.
No, I'm not Sue.
You're not?
No.
What's your name?
My name's David Hill.
David Hill. Oh.
Wait a minute,
Well,
I'm supposed to be asking the question,
I beg your
Samson.
pardon. You asked me a question, what I'm going to do. Well, I don't know really. Let's see, a cat has 9 lives. I've got 5 gone, 4 to go. I think I might go back to sea.
But haven't you been bitten by the show business bug?
Yeah, and it hurts.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody.
I didn't think it'd be terribly happy. This is the last show of Adventure Island. What are you going to miss most? Can you sum it up in one word?
Yes,
Clown.
Clown. Oh, Miss Clown. I love him. He's a marvel. I love the character.
The songs and the dancing.
and the sort of escapism that came with Adventure Island.
The children. I think it's a shame for them, although they're going to do repeats next year. I'm just frightened they're going to still write into us and there'll be nobody here to answer the letters for them.
Well, I'm very sad to leave Adventure Island.
I won't stay in retirement for very long, I don't think.
No, it's not a very nice
All
suburb.
depends. No. Anyway, thanks very much, David, for talking to me. Bye-bye, everybody. See you later. Toodaloo.
I'm just going to miss this place so much. I'm going to miss people, I'm going to miss everybody that I've worked with, I'm going to miss having that contact with the children all over Australia, virtually. I think that's what I'm going to miss more than anything, is people and children.
Do you know something, everyone? I've never seen Dilly Dum Dilly look quite so lovely.
It was late. The final episode was almost completed. Adventure Island, like any other television series, was about to disappear. All that remained was the emotionally charged farewell from the cast who had worked together for 5.5 years.
What can I say, girls and boys, except to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the last 5 years of Adventure Island. We hope that you'll always remember us, because we'll never ever forget you. Be happy. Goodbye.
And say thank you for 5 years.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
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 After 5.5 years, I'm going to miss the magic.